Hello, all my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Libra for the month of May 2022. I hope all my Libra friends are doing well. As you know, dear Libra, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today. And dear Libra, in the past position, we do have the Death card, clarified by Page of Swords. In the challenging position, we have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Really strong spread. I think you are going to very much enjoy the month of May. A lot of wonderful things are happening for you. We do see the beautiful Nine of Cups. We do see the beautiful Ten of Cups. Wishes will be coming true, especially towards the end of May. I think you will see a lot of progress. Things are going to change quite drastically. But the good thing, dear Libra, is that the worst is behind you. You have the Death card in the past position. And of course, Death card, which is a major arcana card, it means transformation, it means change, it means endings and new beginnings. Generally, people are, of course, afraid of death because it is the unknown, because it is something scary, but it is important to remember that a soul cannot die because energy cannot die. It transforms into something else. Many of you know that I'm a big follower of Dolores Cannon, and so she very much, through her research, through her books, has explained to us that the body that you are living in, the body that you have, is simply an avatar. It is simply a costume that you chose when you signed the soul contract before you came to planet Earth, to this third dimensional life, to this third dimensional experience, if you will. And so it is important to remember that without death, you cannot have life. We live in a dual world where both elements are equally important. If there is no death, you are not alive. If you're not alive, you cannot have obviously death. So it is important to remember that as we go through life, many different chapters in our life, sometimes we have to close a chapter and move on. And so that is what the death here is all about. Death is shedding of what no longer is needed in your life, so you can move forward and experience new things, new people, new situations, and learn from that. The death here, it definitely is a big kind of omen that the worst is behind you, that now you are rebuilding. You have an Ace of Wands, which is all about drive and energy and creation. Literally, there's like a wand that extends from the heavens. The heavens, the divine, is giving you an opportunity to create the life that you want. So the old life is behind you, the new life is in front of you. And so kind of like the month of May is like a barrier that you are transcending, that you're going through and kind of letting go of what you no longer need and opening up to what you want, if you will. Death card here is clarified by the Page of Swords. Pages sometimes are known as messengers, but for the most part, they are known to be somewhat immature because they're still kind of like trying to figure things out. They're still feeling things out. They have that curiosity about them. They have that restlessness about them. We do see that here, the Page of Swords, he's sort of holding the sword, but he's not really sure what to do. And so he's looking back like, am I going down the right way? Am I doing the right thing? So the uncertainty, it is behind you, and you're moving forward with clear direction. Now, in the challenge challenging position, we do have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups in particular has been coming up quite a lot for a few signs that I've done readings for. But the Seven of Cups is all about having choices that particularly, not all of them you like, most of them in fact, basically having choices that you're not really super happy with. Sometimes the Seven of Cups also means that you are exhibiting avoidant behavior, like you're trying to avoid rather than address something that needs to be addressed. Sometimes, Seven of Cups comes up when we don't really want to deal with reality, when we don't really want to deal with what we know we have to deal with. And sometimes the Seven of Cups also comes up when we're not really listening to advice or other people, when we feel confusion about different situations, about our role in a particular situation. So definitely the divine here is saying take some time to work through this energy, because it's really not kind of working for you. We do see the Ten of Pentacles in the clarifying position, which tells me that there may be some traditions, there may be some ways that you are kind of used to doing things that's not really working for you. So you got to shed some old traditions, or maybe turn the old traditions into new traditions by transforming something. But definitely something you always used to do isn't really working for you. So you have to re-examine and address perhaps a relationship in your personal life or professional life, so that you can move forward and create and realize your own potential and create the life that you want to live, if you will. But we do see in the present position that you are very much in an advantage point. The Seven of Cups is a card that shows a person standing on higher ground than the rest of the people. So definitely you are in an advantageous position. You are in a good position. You may not be realizing how well you're actually doing. You may not be realizing how much you've come, and you may not be realizing how much you know as well. You're extremely experienced, Libra, and you are absolutely essential as a sign to the rest of us, because you kind of bring that fairness back into our lives. So definitely it's important to remember that, with the Seven of Wands here, you're definitely receiving attention. You are receiving an attention from other people, and you are getting what you want as well. You are also protecting your own interests, so you're doing well when it comes to boundaries. You are able to say no to other people, but the divine here is saying you want to persevere. You want to continue standing up for what you believe in. You want to continue maintaining that control and protecting your happiness as well, because we do see the Nine of Cups here in the clarifying position, which tells me that you're quite emotionally satisfied. That's what the Nine of Cups is all about. It's that emotional stability. It's that feeling, like you are in control, that you are understanding different areas of your life and how all the elements come together. So definitely this is a strong combination. But what I love is that in the future outcome position, you have the Ace of Wands and the Happy Family card, the Dreams Coming True card, the Ten of Cups. The divine is kind of handing you the wand and saying, go for it, create, realize your potential, expand your potential, believe that you are able to do whatever you want, and you are able to do, wonderful things with your life to make it better as well. Ace of Wands is all about drive and energy and being confident and being bold and going out there and getting it done. And of course, the Ten of Cups is all about dreams coming true. We do see a happy family that looks out into this farm and the home, and the kids are playing next to the parents. Definitely something is going your way, so make sure you are ready for it, because remember, it's not enough to manifest something. It's also important to claim manifestations. So you got to be ready when the manifestation comes around. You can manifest a perfect guy, you can manifest a perfect girl, but when they come around, are you ready to kind of jump into that conversation? Are you ready to take it a step further, if you will? But let's see what we can clarify with the angel single answer oracle deck card that I pulled, and we've got choose a new direction. Definitely very much relates with the death card, you know, letting the old be in the past and moving forward, and kind of looking towards the future, looking to create wonderful new things. We see kind of light coming from the sky, and we see people standing around with candles in their hands as if to support you. You're much more supported than you realize, dear Libra. Let's see what we can clarify with the mystical wisdom card that I pulled. We've got enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. You know how sometimes people say, oh, I went through this, or right now I'm going through something. No, no, no. You are growing through something. Spiritual enlightenment helps us see different things from different perspectives. It helps us kind of see things from above, like an eagle that flies, you know, over the land. You're able to see everything that's happening. The spiritual enlightenment kind of allows us to be much happier, much more free, because we're not so attached to different expectations, to different outcomes. So definitely make sure that you are focusing and working really hard on creating that alignment between your mind, between your heart, and between your spirit, because when those three things are aligned, only then are you able to feel at peace, are you able to feel healed, are you able to move forward and kind of show other people how to do it. And you are a teacher in a way, dear Libra, because we do see the Seven of Wands in the present position. The Seven of Wands is an example to others of what to do and how to do it in order to achieve things that people want to have in their lives. Let's see what we can clarify with the Shaman Dream Oracle card as well. And we have a tidy house, clarity, and organization. And what stands out to me the most is that it's a number one. You are in charge. A thorough inventory is required. If your emotional world feels messy and unruly and you can't seem to get clear, it's time to see how your environment is affecting you. Although your inner world has a huge impact on what shows up in your outer world, the reverse is also true. You can be influenced by the people who populate your daily life and the energy of the objects you surround yourself with, basically everything in your surroundings. Now is the time for an inventory and full clearing of your environment. Ask for clarity from your relationships and do not make assumptions at this time. Clear and unambiguous communication is key. You may choose to let go of some people from your life when this shows up. This is a good thing. Otherwise, you might stay in these relationships too long out of a sense of obligation and social courtesy, when in truth there is nothing holding you together. Be impeccable with your word. Say what you mean. Be willing to make whatever changes are necessary to clean up your side of the street. If you know you are doing the right thing, it doesn't matter who has an opinion. That said, right now, once you are sure your proverbial house is a tidy one, there's a release of energy to begin new things, to enjoy life, and to know with certainty you are on the right path. What a wonderful card. I really like these houses, especially like this one. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Libra. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.